15 lies poor people believe about money. What's up, Luxona Nation? Welcome back to another episode where we break down the mindsets that separate the wealthy from everyone else. Today, we're tackling something that needs to be addressed head-on: the 15 biggest lies poor people believe about money. Before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on the knowledge that could transform your financial reality. For those of you who are new here, Luxona is all about the luxury lifestyle, financial freedom, and the mindset that gets you there. We don't sugarcoat the truth, we deliver it straight, because that's what it takes to elevate yourself to the next level. Now let's cut through these dangerous money myths that keep people trapped in mediocrity. Lie number 1. Money doesn't buy happiness. This might be the most pervasive lie we've all heard since childhood. Poor people love repeating this mantra to feel better about their financial situation. Let's be real. Money doesn't guarantee happiness, but it certainly removes the obstacles that cause unhappiness. Financial stress is one of the leading causes of depression, anxiety, and relationship problems. When you have money, you don't worry about paying rent, affording health care, or whether you can provide for your family's basic needs. Money buys freedom, it buys choices, it buys opportunities, it buys experiences. All of these things contribute significantly to happiness. The wealthy understand that money is a tool that, when used properly, creates the conditions for a fulfilling life. They're not obsessing over happiness directly. They're building the foundation that makes happiness possible. Does a Ferrari make you happy? Maybe for a while. But the financial freedom to wake up when you want, work on projects you care about, and spend time with people you love, that creates the conditions for lasting fulfillment. Lie number 2. Rich people are just lucky. This is the ultimate cop-out that poor people use to justify their financial situation. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Yes, some wealthy individuals were born into money, but studies show that the majority of millionaires are self-made. They didn't just stumble into wealth. They created it through discipline, strategy, and perseverance. The wealthy understand that you can position yourself to be lucky by developing valuable skills, building strong networks, and constantly educating yourself about financial opportunities. Poor people wait for luck to find them. Rich people go out and create conditions where luck becomes inevitable. Even when genuine bad luck strikes, and it hits everyone sometimes, wealthy mindsets find ways to turn setbacks into comebacks. It's not about never failing, it's about how you respond when you do. Lie number 3. Some debt is good. This dangerous myth has trapped countless people in financial servitude. The truth is much simpler. Debt is a burden that limits your freedom and options. As Dave Ramsey wisely teaches, there's no such thing as good debt. All debt represents risk, regardless of what it's used for. When you borrow money, you're taking on an obligation that must be paid regardless of what happens in your life or the economy. Those with a wealth mindset understand that patience and discipline beat leverage every time. Instead of borrowing to invest, they save and invest with money they actually own. This approach may be slower initially, but it's far more secure and leads to genuine peace of mind. Think about it. How many millionaires have you heard say they built their wealth thanks to their fantastic debt strategy? Meanwhile, how many have lost everything because of excessive leverage when markets turned? The truly wealthy focus on owning assets outright, not financing them. They understand that the apparent shortcut of debt often becomes the longest most painful route to financial freedom. Even for major purchases like homes, the wealth-minded approach is to minimize mortgage debt and pay it off as quickly as possible, not maximize it as a so-called investment strategy. Remember, banks get rich by lending money. You get rich by keeping as much of your money as possible working for you, not for the bank. Lie number 4. You need money to make money. This excuse keeps countless people from even trying to build wealth. Yes, capital helps. But in today's digital world, many businesses can be started with minimal investment. Some of the world's most successful companies began in garages and dorm rooms. What you actually need is creativity, problem-solving skills, and persistence. The ability to add value doesn't require a large bank account. It requires innovative thinking. The poor focus on obstacles. The wealthy focus on opportunities. In today's knowledge economy, your most valuable asset isn't your bank balance. It's your mind and your ability to apply it to solving problems people will pay for. Lie number 5. Saving alone will make you rich. Poor people think saving money is the key to wealth. The wealthy know better. Don't misunderstand. Saving is important as a foundation. But no one ever saved their way to significant wealth. Inflation gradually erodes the value of money sitting in a savings account. The wealthy focus on increasing their earning potential and investing wisely. They understand that money needs to work for you, not just sit idly. While the poor are proud of their 2% interest savings account, the wealthy are investing in assets that return 10%, 20%, or much more. They're creating additional income streams, not just preserving what they already have. Saving is defense. Earning and investing are offense. You need both, but offense is how you win the game. Lie number 6. Investing is gambling. This belief keeps poor people poor, while the wealthy continue to build wealth through smart investments. Yes, uninformed investing can be risky, but educated investing is the most reliable path to financial freedom. The wealthy don't just throw money at random stocks. They study markets, trends, and opportunities. They understand that different investments serve different purposes in a portfolio. They diversify to manage risk while still capturing growth. The poor see the stock market as a mysterious casino. The wealthy see it as a tool for building long-term wealth and passive income. Warren Buffett has famously said his favorite holding period is forever. That's not gambling, that's strategic wealth building. Lie number 7. I'll start investing when I have more money. This procrastination keeps people permanently on the sidelines. The most powerful force in investing isn't the amount you start with, it's time. Compound interest works its magic over decades, not overnight. Starting with just $100 a month in your 20s can outperform waiting until your 40s to invest $1,000 a month. The wealthy understand this and start as early as possible, even with small amounts. The poor wait for the perfect time that never arrives. The wealthy know that the best time to start was yesterday, and the second best time is today. Lie number 8. High income equals wealth. This confusion between income and wealth keeps many high-earning professionals broke. A doctor making $300,000 a year who spends $290,000 is less wealthy than an entrepreneur making $150,000 who invests half of it. Wealth isn't about what you make, it's about what you keep and how you make your money work for you. Income is the ability to earn. Wealth is accumulated assets that generate income without your active work. The poor and middle class focus on earning income through their labor. The wealthy focus on building assets that produce passive income. Robert Kiyosaki put it best: "The rich don't work for money. They make money work for them." Line number 9. I deserve this luxury purchase. This self-destructive entitlement mentality keeps people trapped in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Poor people reward themselves with luxury purchases they can't afford. Wealthy people reward themselves only after their financial foundations are solid. The wealthy understand delayed gratification. They're willing to drive a modest car while building their empire, knowing they can buy any car they want once their finances are in order. Poor people buy Gucci belts while renting apartments. Wealthy people secure real estate investments before upgrading their wardrobes. This isn't about never enjoying luxury. It's about earning the right to enjoy it sustainably. Lie number 10. My job will make me rich. Poor people think climbing the corporate ladder is the path to wealth. The wealthy know better. With few exceptions, trading time for money in a traditional job has built-in limitations. There are only so many hours in a day and only so high a salary most positions can reach. True wealth comes from building systems that generate income without your direct time input. Businesses, investments, intellectual property. The wealthy might start with a job, but they use that income to build or acquire assets. They don't just earn money, they build wealth-generating machines. Even high-income professionals like doctors and lawyers often struggle with true wealth building because they're still trading hours for dollars. Lie number 11. The economy is rigged against regular people. This victim mentality ensures permanent financial mediocrity. Yes, systems have inequalities. Yes, some people have advantages. But the wealthy understand that focusing on what you can control is infinitely more productive than complaining about what you can't. In every economy and every time period, people have found ways to create value and build wealth. The rules may change, but the principles remain. The poor blame external circumstances. The wealthy ask, given these circumstances, what's my best move? Victimhood is comfortable, but ultimately powerless. Taking responsibility, even when things aren't fair, is the only path to changing your situation. Lie number 12. I don't need to understand finance. Financial ignorance is expensive, yet poor people proudly declare they don't understand that stuff. The wealthy treat financial education as a crucial life skill. They read books, take courses, and constantly expand their knowledge about money management, investing, and wealth building. You don't need to become a financial expert, but basic literacy about money is non-negotiable if you want to build wealth. Understanding concepts like compound interest, tax efficiency, and asset allocation isn't optional, it's essential. The information is more accessible than ever before. Ignorance is a choice, not a circumstance. Lie number 13. More money would just mean more problems. This self-sabotaging belief actually makes people subconsciously avoid wealth. Yes, wealth brings new challenges, but they're much better problems to have than wondering how you'll pay your bills or retire with dignity. The wealthy don't pretend money solves everything, but they recognize it solves a specific and important set of problems that cause tremendous stress. Would you rather worry about how to maximize the impact of your charitable foundation or how to make rent this month? Not all problems are created equal. This lie is often a defense mechanism. If wealth is problematic, then not having it isn't so bad. But this delusion keeps people from pursuing financial freedom. Lie number 14. you have to exploit others to get rich. This moral justification keeps people comfortable in mediocrity. True wealth in a free market comes from creating value, not taking it. The wealthiest individuals have typically solved problems at scale or created products and services that improve people's lives. When you provide something people willingly pay for, that's a voluntary exchange that benefits both parties. The poor see wealth as a zero-sum game where someone must lose for them to win. The wealthy understand that creating value expands the pie for everyone. This doesn't mean all wealthy people are ethical, but the path to sustainable wealth is through value creation, not exploitation. Lie 15, it's too late for me. This defeatist thinking keeps people from even trying to change their financial trajectory. Colonel Sanders started Kentucky Fried Chicken in his 60s. Ray Kroc built McDonald's after 50. Vera Wang didn't design her first dress until she was 40. The wealthy understand that it's never too late to learn, grow, and build. Your past financial mistakes don't determine your future. Your current decisions do. Even if you're starting later, the principles of wealth building still work. You might need to be more aggressive or creative, but the path remains open. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So there they are, Luxona Nation, the 15 dangerous lies that keep people trapped in financial mediocrity. Which of these lies have been holding you back? Be honest with yourself, because awareness is the first step toward change. The truth is, building wealth isn't mysterious. It requires understanding these principles and consistently applying them with discipline over time. If you found value in this video, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Leave a comment below telling us which lie resonated most with you. Remember, at Luxona, we believe that luxury is a mindset before it's a lifestyle. It starts with how you think about money, wealth, and what's possible for your life. See you in the next video, where we'll continue our journey toward financial freedom and the luxury lifestyle we all deserve. This is Luxona, where millionaires are made.